Dzień dobry, everyone. I know usually I'm not alone. I'm with my wife, but she's taking care of the dog and preparing their food. Because one thing that you may not know is that we live in Thailand countryside and we have 12 dogs. So if you are new to this channel, yes, 12 dogs, and it's a lot of work. And we have 4 YouTube channel where we do a lot of reaction video to try to pay our bills and pay for our dog. So yes, this is why sometime I will react alone because my wife's gonna be busy, and today is one of these days. But I'm very happy because Sanah is one of my favorite singer, not just in Poland but in the world. And I'm also happy that every time we react to Sanah, everyone like her in the comment. She's the only one of the only singer in Polish that when we react to her, there's no negative comment. So she's loved even by people like you that are like 50, 60, 70 years old. Everyone loves her and her beautiful song poetry. And I was kind of fascinating by this song because it's called 2 o'clock. The song captures a specific, relatable moment of vulnerability, making a phone call to an ex-partner late at night at 2 a.m. The lyrics revolve around the protagonist's regret over calling because she heard laughter at the end of the line. So that means that the ex was probably with another woman or something. She reflects on what she could have done differently to save the relationship or end it on better terms. Although I understand the meaning of the story, I have a very personal relationship also to 2 a.m. because I'm someone who has struggled to sleep at night. Like last night, I sleep at 5 a.m. And to me, it's like I try to find video to react to at 10, 11, 12 for the next day. And I feel like the more I go into 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., the time passes so fast and I'm not productive. My brain doesn't work and I cannot do a lot of work at these hours. So if you have tricks for me to sleep more early and wake up more early, let me know. Because for me, it's been a struggle my whole life to wake up early and sleep early. Even when I was in high school, I was struggling with video game. I was struggling to wake up early and to sleep early. So I didn't know this song was going to be about that. I thought it was going to be about like being up at night and in your head and thinking about a lot of things. But anyway, let's react anyway.
Nie wiem, czy to miało sens hulać tak, kolejny raz. Carpe diem z dnia na dzień, a potem szar, cicho szar. Sorka za ten telefon dzisiaj o 2:00 w nocy, tylko chciałam pomocy ciebie. W słuchawce słyszałam śmiech, naiwna ja, naiwna ja.
I don't even care about the story of the song. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I cannot relate to this song because I started to speak to women when I was like 20 years old. I didn't really speak to women at school growing up. I was very shy. I was very insecure, anxious. So I was playing video game. But I'm emotional because her voice. She's one of the few singers in Poland that make me so emotional. Every time I listen to her. I don't know why. She makes me so emotional every time. There's something about her that is... It's so authentic. I get emotional. I cannot understand why. It's just her voice resonates in my ear. I don't know how to explain it. It's really difficult to explain.
Mogłam mówić, co myślę na cały głos. Mogłam nie brać do siebie, gdy za nią ktoś. Mogłam trzymać cię mocniej, gdy chciałeś iść. Mogłam tak i obiecać, że tak, kiedy tylko masz. Teraz jakoś magicznie chcę cofnąć czas. Mogłam tak. Czemu jak ten śnieg upuchł, to wraca znów, wraca znów, wraca znów. Czemu po tej stronie rzęs tęsknię ciut, tęsknię ciut.
Oh yes, now I'm not emotional. I'm emotional, but now I really like the melody. Tick, 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 walking on eggshells, you know? I wish I had not done that. There's something about being up at 2 a.m. where everything is quiet and the sound doesn't annoy you anymore. The sound of the chicken, because here at 2 a.m. there's chicken that start making noise outside of our home because we are surrounded by the countryside, by chicken and everything. And there's something about this time, 2 a.m., that time that is really, it's the best way to be at peace with yourself, to self-reflect, to think about life. It's those 2 a.m. time. That's why it's so hard to sleep. And that's why she called her ex at this time. Because it's the time where you feel the most connected to your emotion. But it make you productive emotionally. But when it's time to work, it doesn't make me really productive. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that.
Tęsknię ciut. Sorka za ten telefon dzisiaj o 2:00 w nocy. Tylko chciałam pomocy ciebie. W słuchawce słyszałam śmiech. Naiwna ja, naiwna ja. Mogłam mówić co myślę na cały głos. Mogłam nie brać do siebie, gdy zranił ktoś. Mogłam trzymać cię mocniej, gdy chciałeś iść. Mogłam tak i obiecać, że parkiet jest tylko nasz. Teraz jakoś magicznie chcę cofnąć czas. Mogłam tak.
Because in those lyrics, there's a lot of maturity. She said in the lyrics, oh, you know, I could tell you what's on my mind, but you're probably having fun right now. I don't want to, project my insecurity and my angriness on you. You know, we don't know how the relationship ends, but she's mature enough to really not try to put the other person down. And it's really hard when you have a breakup to, still be kind to the other person. You call that person, maybe you should not have, or maybe it was the wrong timing because that person was on the phone with someone else. And even if you feel disappointed or sad or mad, you're mature enough to not make that other person feel sad. And I think that it's a good quality to have. She showed a lot of maturity, and I think that's why a lot of people, older people too, can connect with her. And it's really melodic, like song poetry, right? That style. I wish I was able to understand Polish because I feel like the words are probably 10 times more emotional if I would understand the what she's saying.
Mogłam tak. Mogłam tak. Szkoda, że puściłam cię. Nie chciałam tak.
I saw her play the violin before. She was in a studio FM something, I don't remember, some kind of studio. But I had a question about those bubble. It's like the bubble of life, right? I wonder what is the ultimate meaning in the lyrics of those. See, she's saying sorry for the call. I just needed to talk to someone, help at 2 a.m. Yeah, at 2 a.m. it's sometimes a lot of people feel they're at their most vulnerable. So a lot of the time I would say it's unhealthy because it might you spiral out of control and make you too introvert and think about your past and think about your life. And sometimes it's just better to sleep, wake up early and not put yourself into that kind of state of mind because it can really mess up with your mind. I would say between 12 and 5 a.m. when I stay awake. Sometimes I don't like the thought that I have. I feel like it's too much. It's too connected to yourself, but not in a healthy way. Just like, oh, it's very dark at night. I'm alone in front of the computer, and I should just sleep, because then when you don't sleep enough after that, it can mess up with the day the next day. And days are short. Waking up early is probably best. Yeah. If there's song that we should react to, me and my wife together or just me alone, let me know in the comment below. Yes.